Welcome everyone that's listening. This is Venergy Boy. We'll start off with the introduction. My name is Latrice.
My name is Idris.
My name is Shay.
And I'm Eli.
So basically, this podcast video is about, talking about topics people don't really discuss, or your purpose in life, or relationships, personal advice. I would like to start off with the topic of why males get a pass for certain things and why females get a pass for certain things. Basically, say if a dude have sex with 20 girls, like, nobody says anything, but it's not like, oh, you a hoe, like, no, because it's dudes out here with 50 bodies and nobody cares.
Juice, right? Right?
But if a female got 50 bodies, she a slore, she a hoe, she a thought, she this and that and the third.
Totally
but if a
not
male,
true.
yes it is. Yes it is. Yes it
I
is.
never said it wasn't true with them being judged. I'm just saying that just because they have 15 bodies doesn't make them a hoe.
Yeah,
that's
but
what I was saying.
Most societies.
Society, that's what people think.
It depends on how fast.
Saying,
it depends on how fast you gave it up, though.
Within 2 hours.
Like a meeting you?
Yeah.
A hoe, a slore.
But dudes do that too. Though.
A hoe, the same thing.
That's a man hoe.
But don't nobody say that though.
I say a lot about people who do that. I mean, I think it just depends, because I think we got it in our heads now that like dudes can, like, it's okay, let me dap you up because you're my son and you're, having sex with a whole bunch of females and shit like that.
Yeah.
But as a woman, I think it's like because you're supposed to cover yourself and keep your shit sacred and all that good stuff. So I guess that's why. But
I think it's pretty fucked up. Because, like, bro, like, I just don't understand, like, because guys get a pass for so much shit. Like, I'm not even trying to be like a feminist right now. You guys get so much like free pass when it comes to sexualness. Apart from the fact that, and we're gonna talk about this a little bit later, apart from the fact that if like a guy was to have sex with a guy, he's automatically gay or something in that scenario.
yeah, because I have but the teas, we gotta have a conversation because y'all confused the hell out of us.
Okay.
I love y'all though.
I feel like it's so easy for a woman to be called a whore. Like literally, like you could just have a whole group of friends that are men, and they're like, oh, you're fucking all of them. You're a whore. Like I don't understand. Like what's like I can't have friends that are guys.
I don't understand that either. To be honest, I don't understand that either. Because there's a lot of girls that prefer guy friends because they don't get along with other females.
Yeah, like me, I don't get along with females like that. Like males, like they more chill. Like I don't know, they just more chill to me. And then like me, I was a tomboy, growing up, so I probably still got that little bit in me. I don't know.
I gossip a lot, and I'm a guy. That's why I listen to Wendy Williams all the time. I mean, if it's good tea, it's good. I read something on Facebook not too long ago, and it says something, I guess, revolving around this situation with like guys being able to do whatever. And I don't know, you guys may have seen it. It says if a key can open a bunch of locks, then it's considered the master key. But if a lock opens up for any key, then it's just a bad lock. So speaking in terms of the master key being a guy's penis versus a woman's vagina being a lock, if it opens up for, you know what I mean? So I guess in a sense, and when I read that, I'm like, oh, okay, that makes sense. So if you see it, I mean, I don't know. Would you date a girl who has 10 times more bodies than you?
I mean, If I don't
is it
know,
tight?
it depends.
Like is it still tight?
Wait.
Like, can she suck your dick good? Like, what's the problem?
Wait, hold on. I wasn't ready. I had my vest on for that one.
Like, we being raw and uncut. You know my mouth is crazy.
No, I mean,
so,
I get you. Is it tight? I mean, if it is or it isn't, I don't know. I'm not fucking that. But if it is or it isn't.
Probably, if I knew that before the fact of dating her, I
mean,
probably
like,
wouldn't.
okay, can I say this?
You probably would.
Yeah,
Okay,
I probably
can I say
would not
this?
date her.
Can I say this? First of all, we all grown as hell.
Facts.
Why is we talking about bodies? How many?
Well,
It
because
depends.
we're growing up, it's the conversation.
No. I'm saying I know, but I'm saying like.
People got stuff.
No. That's what I was gonna get to.
Right.
That's what I was gonna get
Stay
to.
strapped at all
I know,
times.
that's what I was gonna get to. I feel like you could fuck to me, you could fuck whoever you want to. Just make sure you go to the doctor, get checked,
That's
whatever.
true. A lot
Don't
of
be
people
out
don't
here.
be going to the doctor though.
Don't be out here.
Yeah, you heard me.
Planned
A lot of y'all don't. You don't be going to the doctor.
That's not funny.
It's not even funny. I'm being
It's
dead.
not even funny.
Alright,
But
let me guess. I'm being dead ass. Some of y'all really don't go to the doctor.
Nah,
That shit is disgusting.
Nah, but for real, like, long as you go to the doctor, get checked out. Like, some people just be fucking. 1, 2, 3. Don't get checked out until like they got symptoms. Some people don't even show symptoms. So like, you never know.
Would you have sex with somebody with an STD?
Hell no. The fuck kind of question? What?
It's a serious question. It's a very serious question.
Hell no.
Okay.
And I know that they have one.
Yeah, like if you know that the person has one.
Some dudes don't.
I
be
mean,
caring.
if I don't know,
some dudes don't be caring.
that's
It's
different.
sad, but it's
Like, I mean,
Alright,
of
so how
course
you
I
feel
would
if you found
ask.
out afterwards?
If I found out afterwards, I'd
Oh,
be
you can
mad
say
as
that.
fuck. Be mad as fuck.
Excuse my language, y'all.
Why
Bro,
did you say
imagine-
imagine
Don't
living
excuse
with
my
HIV,
language.
bro.
I'll kill
Bro,
myself.
I
I'm
know
sorry.
that shit
I don't
would,
know if any
like,
kids watching this, but I'll kill
hurt.
myself.
Like,
I'm
you
sorry.
will never be able
Chill
to,
out.
unless that other person, your other significant other, has HIV as well. Like,
You would
it
never
would,
be able to what?
like, because if you have sex, you building a bond with someone, right? And y'all having sex protected and shit like that. And then, like, they start to develop feelings, and then, like, out of the blue, you're like, so yeah. Reason why we've been having sex protected is because I don't want to give you my HIV. I feel like in the society that we live in now, it's like, it's so hard to be like a good girl because it's like men nowadays don't want stability. They don't want relationships. They don't want to like, you know, settle down and stuff.
Well,
and
we
yes,
can't talk about
he is
this
a married
one.
man.
We can't talk about this one.
He is a, I said some. I
We
said
can't talk about
some.
this one.
I'm about to say.
But like
Can't talk about me either.
it,
Hold up.
but
I've
like
never been the type to do that stuff.
95%, actually not even 95%, all of the men that I have came in contact with did not want a relationship with me. Every single one of them.
The same situation.
And it's like, bro, like, what's not good about being in a relationship? Why is it so attractive to be fucking with multiple people? Or like, you know, like not having a stable, you know, union with someone, a bond with someone. You know what I mean? Like, I dislike that energy. Like, I totally despise it. So, you know, like, that forces a lot of women to just be like, oh, okay, I gotta get over this hurt and move on to the next. Oh, he don't want a relationship either. Okay, I gotta move on to the next. On to the next. Or then you have women like me who just, like, literally stop fucking with everybody for years at a time. Like, years. So, it's hard out here for women. And we don't appreciate y'all calling us whores every goddamn day. Okay?
Period, sis.
Like, we need more men like him. Okay? Who want to wife it. Okay?
Period.
Like,
I love my wife.
So say it louder.
I love my wife.
As you should.
As you should.
Like that, but nah. I mean, the same way I would look at it. The same way. Oh, my bad. The same way I would look at a guy who, I mean, a woman who I guess like out there. Same way I would look at a guy. I mean, if you like sex, you like sex. I mean, we're put here to reproduce and all that shit anyway. So I mean, if you like it, you like it. I mean, you like it. I ain't gonna say I love it because some of y'all be, like you said, a little nasty. But
I mean, what's going on here?
No, like you said, like they'll be getting checked and stuff like that.
Okay.
Like, that's what I mean.
Like,
but at the same time, it's just like, you know, I just feel like going to, I guess based off from your point to your point, I just feel like nowadays I think because it's like so, I guess, accessible, like people don't actually, you know, some people don't cherish themselves, and then other people use other people.
Some females don't know they worth.
Yeah, and then other people like, use other people, so it's kind of like, it's not, me personally, I look at sex as like something like sacred, you know what I mean? Like I don't like just have sex, so, you know. Granted, it may seem like that, but like I don't do, like, if all my partners I was in like a relationship with. Like, I've never said, oh, let me just randomly, like, I meet this person. Like, you know, I can't do that. But whatever, I need to build some type of foundation with you before.
It's not the right time to say it.
So that's why I look at it just like, like, you just had sex with me for no reason.
Personally, for me, sex is not good if I don't have feelings for you, period. It's just gonna be trash. But
yeah, I mean, you like to put feelings in. Go ahead. Say it. Say it. Go ahead, say it.
Say it.
I just don't understand. like you know, like, it's just so hard to meet guys who, like, you know, like, have who want to have sex to build something. You know what I mean? Yeah. And it's like, when you keep meeting guys that just want to, you want to be fuck buddies, or you want to be friends with benefits, or I'm fucking with someone right now, but like, you cute, or, you know, like, something like that, it's like so annoying. Like, go ahead.
How long do y'all usually wait before you have sex with your partner or the person that you talking to?
Every single guy that I have had sex with has waited more than 3 months. No cap. Every single guy. And if anybody told y'all different, they lying. They lying.
I feel like me, like, I'm not going to, like, if I'm talking to you, like, last week, I'm not going to have sex with you next month. Like, it might be, like, a month later, 2 months later. But it depends on the vibe. Like, if the vibe is not good, I'm not just going to take off my clothes. Oh, let's have sex. No. Mm-mm.
Yeah, it depends on the vibe. Like, say if I was friends with a girl for mad long, say if I was friends with a girl for like 2 years, we were just really good friends, and then we just started catching feelings for each other, then I'd probably have sex with her quicker than I would if it's just
because you already know her.
Yeah, because I already know her.
Yeah.
All right.
I'd say.
Go ahead.
Okay.
I don't recommend what you said, though, because even though they're your friend, you don't know them. But go ahead.
I lied in that first statement, because there was this one guy where I made him wait 1 month. It was 1 month. But that was the quickest. But still, that doesn't feel like a short amount of time. Like, that's a whole month. You know what I mean?
I mean, it depends what kind of, like, conversation you're having with them, though. Like,
the quickest time, too.
You mean the quickest time?
Like, how long you made your partner's wait?
That was my question.
Yeah, I know, but, like, alright, so probably the quickest I've had sex with a girl I was in a relationship with was probably, like, a month. Yeah, a month.
That 90-day wait that Steve Harvey was talking about
is like, it's bullshit.
Like, bro,
like, it's bullshit. Like,
some of my girlfriends had sex on the first night, and they've been in 2-year relationships, and I'm just looking at them like, what is this? Like, what?
I mean, what? Sometimes it works. Sometimes it doesn't.
A lot of people are different. I mean, with some people, I mean, it depends on how attracted you are to your significant other, or if you really know that you have feelings for that person, why do you wait?
Yeah,
why do you?
True. Yeah. Yeah.
Some people
I
are
have
quicker
too much
than
pride.
others. So, okay. At
I'm
least
sorry.
you can admit to that. So there's a lot of people that cannot admit to that.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
I try not to give people, especially men, stuff to talk about me. So I
Yeah,
try to wait
same.
and be on the safe side.
Yeah.
You know, like I don't want to be like, oh, she gave it to she gave it up on the first night. You know what I mean? Like, because at the end of the day, that's
But
still
then
looked down on.
I mean, but it. Oh.
Just come back and then get up on the first night to the low ass dick. I shouldn't have done it.
For me personally, it depends on the woman I'm with. I'll wait until she's ready to have sex because sex isn't a very big thing to me. I mean, it is, but it isn't. Like, if I really like you, I'll wait to have sex with you. But yeah.
Alright, so we're gonna go into the next topic. Why is it that in this generation, I'm not gonna say all, most males don't court females. They don't know how to court females. Like, I was talking, okay, I'm gonna just put that out there. I'll go to a therapist, okay? I was talking to her earlier, and she was like, because this generation is just a hookup generation. And I was just like, yeah. Well, except for him, obviously. But, yeah, but...
You realize there's no real difference in generations.
Yeah, you're right. Because they did the same thing.
The 90s
I mean,
crazy.
at the end of the day,
It's
the
all
last
same.
generation raised us, so...
It's all the same. Like,
Yeah.
And that
generation
90s,
before us.
the 80s, and that was the start of the crack era. The 80s.
Yeah.
I always blame the like our parents for how this generation came out. I always said that. Whatever. I got into so many arguments with like my cousins and my aunts and everything when I say that, but it's true because we wouldn't be the way we are if it wasn't for you guys. I mean, you guys. My mom did an excellent job raising me. I'm sure you guys' parents did an excellent job raising you guys. But there's something there that my mom and everyone's parents, I feel like they missed or whatever when coming to raising, like, you want to go? Yeah. Like when it came to raising us. But my question to you is, what would be the ideal date for you, start to finish?
Start to finish?
Start to
finish.
One,
don't take me to no fucking Applebee's. That's one. No, 2 for $20, no. But, I mean, it's nothing wrong with that.
No, it already is. You said something wrong with the game.
No, I'm saying, it's not like no 2 for $20 type thing. Like, can I get what's not 1 or 2 for $20 at least? Like, you feel me?
What else?
But, I feel like most dudes, not saying all, most, they be like, oh, come to my house, let's Netflix and chill. No, I'm not doing that shit. We're going to go out.
But what's your ideal date, like from start to finish?
Okay, so from start, first, if you don't got a car, we just going to meet each other there. Because, you taking me. Like, if you ask me to go out, then you got to arrange something, pick me up in an Uber, something. You ask me out, I'm not picking you up. No. Maybe like the 4th date, 3rd date if you don't got a car. But if you got a car, then we can either meet each other there or, whatever, how you want to do it.
Okay.
And like me, I like bowling. Like, I don't know how to skate. So, we going to cross that out. But,
Bust your asshole.
but, I like eating. I feel like a fat ass just saying that. But, like movies, like, I like going to the movie,
No, but when you say why don't, I guess, men court anymore, like, what, during your date, where do you want him to, like, what do you expect the guy to do? Do you expect him to hold your hand while you walk in? Do you expect him
like,
to
if
stand
it's the
on
first
the outside of the sidewalk?
Yeah, like that, the sidewalk thing. Let me tell you, I did not know nothing about the sidewalk thing until, I'm not going to say his name. Me and him, we still cool. But until it was like 2012 in the summertime.
So if you dated her in 2012, I'm talking about you.
It was in the summertime. I don't know if you're gonna watch this, whatever. But 2012 summertime. I'm not gonna say his name, but I was walking. I remember this. I was walking on like the street side or whatever, and then like I'm just walking, you know, we just talking. He just pushed me to the side. I'm like, what you do that for? He was like, you don't know what I did that for? I'm like, I don't. And he was like, oh, you're not supposed to walk on that side of the street. That was news to me. I'm like, so ever since then, I'll be checking for that. Dudes, like, at first, they all this attention, but as soon as they get her, that shit just stops.
They do everything to get the girl.
Yeah.
As soon as they get
What's courting to you?
Okay.
To me, you have to show some. You have to show some form of interest in me. Get a conversation going, and you know we could text for like the first couple of weeks. Then we go on a date.
I'm not a texting person, and I be trying to tell dudes that like I'm not a texting, but like you literally text me, and I don't text you to 2 hours. Like I'll look at it and I'll probably mentally reply, but I don't reply. Like if you call me, like or FaceTime me, I'll pick up the phone just like that. But
I'm a fast texter if I like you. If I don't,
that
you will
is
not
true.
hear from me.
Yeah.
Like,
if you're not interesting, like if I always gotta make up the topic of the what we talking about, or like you know, like. No.
But we would go on a date, right? And then, you know, depending on how the date goes, I don't care where the date is, just not at your house.
Yeah,
that's the first red flag for me.
Red flag.
I am not
Big
going to your
flag.
house. Next thing you know, I get kidnapped.
Yeah.
Like,
and I'm in somebody's basement in the closet, fucking
bro.
tied up or something.
Like, take me to the movies or something. You know, like I'd go to McDonald's with you. You know, we could sit down and.
Oh wait,
like, I'm so
McDonald's.
chill. No, like I don't care.
McDonald's
Like I really don't care, and I don't think that that's because my standards are low or anything. I just generally feel like the thought of you wanting to take me out shows your interest in me to begin with. So it's like, okay, we could go to McDonald's. You could tell me all about your life, you know, stuff like that. And depending on how that goes, I'll see if I want to move forward with you or not. So if I do choose to move forward with you, we go on a couple more dates, right? And I hate. I despise when a guy makes a move on me, like touching me in my thighs and shit like that. Like I know I'm an attractive female, but don't do that because you have no idea of my history. I could have been like a sexual assault victim, and you over here just like touching all on me. Like no. You know what I mean? So if that first date consists of you doing that, you're a red flag. So it's just like, that's what I feel courting is. Getting to know the person, taking them out, you know, not getting to really know them sexually at first, just getting to know them mentally first, you know, and then we could get into the sex business, you know?
Yeah. I agree. I
so
totally agree.
If a guy comes up to you,
Look,
guy,
I'm gonna say
I got questions. Hold on, let me ask this question. A guy comes up to you, and he's like, "Hey, I would like to take you out on a date or whatever," or you get his number or whatever, blah blah blah. And he's like, "I want to take you out, but," and you like really like this guy, like you think he's the cutest dude ever, next to me, and you think that he's like, like he's the nicest guy, you know what I mean? He has all these plans to, you know, he got his shit together.
Yeah, I just met
but
him
then,
somewhere, but go ahead.
He ain't got no car. So you gonna deny the date on this guy? Because he ain't got no car? So you
I've been with people with no car, so.
But you just said that you.
I'm just saying, if you don't got no car, like, if we going on a date, like, Uber, like, like, you know, don't have me pick you up. As in, like, the first
Uber.
date.
So if he Ubers to your house and then you drive.
Okay, then that's fine. But me going to your house, like, you know.
Alright, but what if you go pick him up and then the whole time he pays for the gas and everything else?
Okay, then that's fine. But what if I already got gas in my car? What if I don't need gas in my car?
You gonna use that gas?
Yeah, you're right. But what if I already filled my tank up before I came over there?
So you driving from here to here. You're going to use gas.
It depends on the
You're going to use gas.
I don't think I'm going to use that much gas.
But you're going to use some gas. You know what? You ain't never getting caught. How about that? You ain't never getting caught.
Wait.
You got too many restrictions. Like the guy say he ain't got no car. He's a nice dude. He's a dweeb. He ain't got nothing. But you gonna
wait. He don't got nothing.
He don't got no car.
Okay, I don't care about the car. I've been with you without no car.
But he can only afford a 2 for $20 at Applebee's. But you're not going to take him out?
If a dude asks me out?
Yeah, if he can only afford a 2 for $20.
Come on now, you gotta put a little bit more effort. You gotta think of
That's all he can
something.
afford. What if that $20 that he spent on that Applebee's was his last $20 that he spent on you?
Okay, then maybe I'll consider Applebee's. Like,
that's a huge red flag. If you take a girl out,
yeah,
you should be able to pay for
yeah.
whatever she
or
wants
wait,
to eat.
at least wait until like you get paid or something.
But
Or
this
if you can't afford it, you have to let her know
yeah, like
ahead of time.
yeah. So
No, I'm
just in
saying,
case,
what if
I
he
gotta
does
cover
that? But what she's saying is that if he don't let her know, or if he can't
Yeah.
afford that, then she's not going out with
I'm
him.
not saying I'm not going out
That's
with
what
him.
you said.
No, I didn't.
That's what you said. Go ahead,
I did not say
because
that.
you want to go to McDonald's and shit, so you gonna have it. So, I'm trying to get her to answer, and I see you over
I'm
there
not
helping to find
saying-
something.
I'm just saying, like, I think it's because I'm thinking about what I tolerated in the past, and now my standards are just like, it's not high,
Yeah,
but it's like,
if a guy can't afford it, he can't afford it. He spend his last on you.
look, I've been with a dude that was broke, so look, I ain't doing broke boys no more. I'm sorry.
Damn, bro.
It depends on how that broke boy is.
Yeah,
if he's just
yeah.
sitting on his ass doing
That's
absolutely
what I'm saying.
nothing.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
With
saying.
trying to get himself
That's
out
what
of
I'm
that
saying. That's what I'm
mess,
saying.
then
That's
I'm
what I'm saying.
sorry, dude. Like, no, like
That's what I'm saying.
I don't like
Yeah.
couch men.
Yeah.
I don't
yeah.
like couch men
That's what I'm trying to
because
say.
I'm not a couch woman.
Yeah.
I am a hard worker, therefore my man should be just
hard
as
worker.
equally
Mhm.
hard worker.
That's what I was saying though. Like if this guy, he's saying, "Hey, this is all I can afford, but I want to do all this stuff." You don't know. What if he's
Okay,
what
but if
he's
he explain that, then that's fine. But don't just send me out on a date with you and then you just acting all funny.
But the way you said it at first, it was like if he was to explain that to you, you wouldn't respond to his text messages. Or you wouldn't
No.
respond to him.
No.
That was different.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
You see what I'm
'cause-
saying?
okay, I guess it was
Like,
more detail. You put
I
in
mean-
more detail now, so.
It's hard out here, bro.
I know it's hard out
hard
here.
out
Shoot, I ain't rich either. I ain't Bill Gates.
Alright, that's a little better.
I mean, you know, I was with somebody for a full year.
That's it.
Yeah, a full year. But I mean, like, yeah, it's a long story. But I'm gonna make it short. Basically, like, one, I dated somebody with a kid. That was one. I mean, I'm not saying that's a red flag because nowadays people our age got kids. So I'm convinced I'm gonna just be a stepmother.
A lot of them too.
Now, yeah.
Nah, sis.
It's
You got
very-
kids. I can't talk to you, bro.
Your soulmate with a kid probably listening to this right now.
I'm sorry.
What if the reason y'all at McDonald's is because he can't afford it because he gotta pay for his kids?
Then you shouldn't be worried about taking another bitch out. Take your kids to McDonald's. Take your kids to
If
Don't
he
take
take
me.
kids-
He take
His
care of
priority
his
is his kids, and then after his kids, he got $40 left, and he want to spend that on your gas money and your McDonald's. I think that there should be no problem with that.
I
Vice
am not
versa.
fighting no baby mama.
Exactly.
Like,
I'm not either.
these baby, it's not even the fact that he has a kid. It's the baby mothers.
Yeah, like,
those
I'm not about to-
bitches
I'm
be
not-
jealous,
I'm not about to-
devious,
But you don't-
annoying.
Yeah.
You don't
Like
know
they're
that
like
until you
bees. They're
meet her,
just
though,
buzzing
right?
in air all day.
Yeah, I'm not about to. I'm not gonna say
But
what
you don't
ex.
know that till you meet her.
I'm not
though,
about
right?
to say what ex and who.
So
I
you
just
gonna
know.
avoid all that. Just don't fuck with him at all.
Yeah.
It's just drama.
But what if
Like,
there's no
like,
drama?
barely
Yeah, like,
hear of a peaceful merging of families.
Yeah, like my ex, I was just talking to like me. I'm cool with most of my exes. Like we don't do none of. We just be talking, whatever, just some friend stuff. But I was talking to my ex the other day, and he was telling me about his baby mother that's getting him locked up because she falsely accused him of doing stuff. See, if I was with him, I couldn't do that. I couldn't handle that. Like that's too much. Like that's way too much. And
If
then
the
he already
baby
had
mother dead, then I'll consider.
Wow.
shit.
Wow. Like, what if...
Wow.
She said the baby mother gotta be dead. Oh my
Or in
god. Orange.
I wouldn't have no problems.
Back to the original question of
When
being
she come
courted.
out
I
of
think
jail.
the problem is a
What
lot
as
of...
hell?
I think the problem
What as hell?
with
Ready to
being...
fight.
Bruh,
What's gonna happen now?
Let's get off this subject. She's killing
Nah, I
people.
want to hear it.
She killing people over McDonald's and shit.
But I want to hear it. What's gonna happen? That baby mama come out of jail, hood as fuck, ready to fight.
No, it has to be a life sentence.
So either way, she want her dead. Like it doesn't
Alright,
matter.
so it gotta be a life.
She gotta be completely out of the picture.
Okay.
Like,
So go back to the original question before we started killing off people. I think that right now the biggest issue is like our role models.
Yeah.
Like we looked at TV shows and like the TV shows, like a lot of my stuff. I listen to a lot of R&B, so that's
Yeah, me too. You know how I be on Snapchat.
So like
I mean,
it's like
some people choose the wrong role models too.
that's what I'm saying. But majority of the role models and the majority of the stuff that's on
I'm
the
sorry,
public.
ladies, if your role model Cardi B, that
Don't come for her. I mean, I like her as a rapper, but like,
I like her too. She
But,
don't do
like,
anything.
yeah, like she don't really do
necessarily
shit.
bad,
Like,
but,
like she's
come
real.
on.
She's real humble. Like she's a humble rapper. Like that's my whole thing. We really not gonna talk about
I know.
celebrities on this. But,
I just think that our role models and the stuff that they put in
I don't have
front
a
of
role
us, the youth's
I
role
used to, but
models
I
and the
don't.
stuff that they put in front of the youth is not positive anymore, and they
Yeah.
don't shine enough.
like
light
this
on the
whole gay
positiveness.
agenda. They trying to push that on the kids. Like I don't know. Have y'all been to is that South Orange? Is that
Yeah,
Sid?
Maplewood.
Yeah, but it's like I don't know
Yeah,
what
the
street. I don't know what street is it, but they got this little
Yeah,
rainbow.
the rainbow.
But-
Yeah,
There's a lot of people.
rainbow.
There's a
Like
lot of towns doing. They got that in Plainfield
why
too now.
why y'all pushing that on the kids? Let them be who they are. Like
It's
they
not
don't need to know until like they ask
Right.
about it.
It wasn't to push it on the kids. It was just to push it the community in general,
So,
saying
like,
that
it was
they
pushing the kids
why
too.
won't
that they support it.
Go ahead.
I feel like if you're trying to, basically not pushing them, but they trying to educate the youth on where the LGBTQ, like started and stuff like that, but they won't push an agenda to educate young African American youth about their history. All they tell us is what's in the history book, and the history book has been whitewashed.
Yeah.
So I mean, like,
There's your
why
answer
not
right there.
push something like that rather than, that? But at the same
Yeah.
time, it's like these two communities are both oppressed communities. So I can't even really be mad, but at the same time, I feel like they're going at it the wrong way when it comes to, when it comes to it.
Well, I heard somebody, I don't know who said what, but I think it was some comedian, because comedians don't give a fuck what they say,
Yeah.
which is a good thing, but he was like, the only reason why they started paying attention to them is because white people started coming out. And then once white people started coming out, that's when we're like, oh, let's get on board with this and let's do this, that, and the third.
And then it
They're
also makes people
that's
money.
straight
Like
facts.
Right. They're not
whatever makes
that's straight
the government
facts.
money.
I mean,
yeah,
it's
they for
up
it.
to us to push
Yeah.
our black people and our
Yeah.
black youth, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's
the
a
thing,
whole
Definitely,
world.
that's
That-
a topic
that's-
for a whole
we-
nother-
yeah, we're gonna talk about
whole
that.
nother,
We're gonna talk about that.
uh,
Why is it that females are more forgiving
That's false.
than
That's
males
false.
when they cheat?
That's false.
And why is
that's
males
super
not
false?
as much forgiving when females cheat? Most males, if a female cheat, oh, nah, I ain't fucking with her no more, da-da-da. But if a male cheat, oh, I'm sorry.
That's because they done told that. That's because they done told their homies, and their homies is gonna be
But
talking
we
mad
don't
shit
tell our
about them.
we don't
That's-
tell our
that's-
homegirls.
it's a-
Leave that nigga.
The
He's
male
still here.
ego is so sensitive.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
I keep my relationship like as far as our like issues goes. My relationship
Between
is
y'all, right?
100%. It's 97% private.
Yeah,
There
that's how it
do
should
be those
be.
moments where I do need like somebody
Advice-
outside to
yeah,
talk
advice.
to, but like I think that if Brianna were to cheat on me,
God forbid.
we have some issues. But at the
But
same
why
time,
though? Why though?
I would. Why? I
It's
mean,
just
the
to
fuck?
don't do his part for sickness and health.
It's
Nah.
seriously different.
Like
when
it's
you're
just
married.
like I'm like.
First of all, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Do you think? Cause you
She ready.
like a
She
bottle
ready.
rocket.
It is an entire different thing when you cheat in a relationship than when you
When-
cheat in a marriage.
Yeah.
You hear me?
100%.
Now you fucking with God.
Yeah.
Okay? God is in the mix of this marital commitment.
Okay, wait. Get back
Okay?
to the camera.
nothing in your life will go okay after that. You hear me? Like, I'm just putting it out there. Do not, like, bro, make sure, get married when you're 50, just so you know you over the cheating phase. You know what I mean? Because don't mess with God. don't mess with God.
Well, not 50, honey, because 50 you can't have kids.
Are we gonna have a conversation about religion? Because I feel like this is gonna be. Are you really religious?
I'm not. I don't believe. I'm gonna say this. Don't believe in religion. I feel like that's restrictions placed upon us. But I do believe in God. I feel like it's some higher power. I do believe in God, and I am spiritual. Them two things I am, but I do not believe in religion. Let me tell you this, I was brought on Christianity, and me, I'm a deep thinker.
Explain to those people.
I'm a deep thinker, so it's like, okay, slaves weren't allowed to read books, but why were they allowed to read Bibles?
Man, I know if my lady were to cheat, we'd have a very serious conversation because I already understand that me and her, we did get married like very young. So if it happens, it happens. We got from now to fucking forever or whatever. So if it happens, I mean, it is what it is. We either going to deal with it and move past it, or we're going to deal with it and go our separate ways. That's just the way I'm thinking about it. As mature as I can be about it, I know I'm gonna be pissed off. I know it's gonna fuck with my head.
I feel like y'all gonna last a long time because I seen y'all throw it. Like y'all look so beautiful. I feel like y'all gonna last a long time.
I hope so. We better last a long time. But I hope we last a long time. I think about it every day. Not in a negative way,
as a positive way.
Yeah, like
positive mindset.
Yeah, like what we're doing. Like
mindset.
What do I have so many things planned for us that she don't even know. Or whatever, like I just can't wait for the future to come, and hopefully I can keep, elevating her as my wife and creating this, like making the relationship, this marriage more interesting for her as the years to come, so that way she's not like, oh, I'm bored with this skinny.
I think that's why a lot of relationships don't work in this generation because people get bored, and then that's when they go out and cheat and lie and do all that other stuff because they get bored. It's now like me like I like to get to know the dude, like your childhood up to how it made you now and stuff like that, and dudes don't be wanting to talk about that. Some dudes don't be wanting to talk about that, and it's just like I'm trying to get to know you, so like
because they don't like being vulnerable.
It's okay. That's my thing. It's okay to be vulnerable. That's human. Like you can't. That's my thing. This generation, y'all want to be tough and like me.
Is it really okay to be vulnerable if the woman ends up leaving them anyway?
Yeah.
But we're vulnerable to y'all.
Exactly.
And y'all leave us.
Like
100%. I feel like the thing that made me fall for Brianna so fast and like vice versa is because like when I got into the relationship I was just like, this is me, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I was completely open. I didn't care, you hurt me. I just gotta fucking deal with it, or whatever. But I feel like the more you close up, then you start pushing away good people. If I was closed when I walked into the relationship with Brandon, we would never been married at this point. Or whatever.
You have to love without restrictions.
Yeah, you have to just take that chance. That's what relationships are about, and I think that's something people forget. Yeah. Taking chances on people.
Don't think about the negativity. Like it's not gonna last. Like if you get into a relationship saying this not gonna last long, it's not.
Right. You gotta invest your full self to somebody who you want to. Like if you're trying to build something, but if you feel like that person isn't investing themselves with you, then that's when you need to like take a step back and just like, all right, this is who I want to be with.
Yeah, don't waste nobody's time. Don't string. That's the thing about the generation too. People like to string each other along because
they too focused on the what ifs.
Yeah, and then like it's like, and then females and males. I'm not even just gonna say males. Males will have a good. That's why I got 2 females and 2 males. I didn't want this blog to be or podcast to be biased, but I feel like males will find a good female, and then but still wonder like like the what ifs, and then females will have a good male, but some females have a good male and still talk to other males too, and it's just like and then y'all still talking, but y'all talking to other people, and it's like, why string each other along? Like, I'm gonna tell you this. I used to talk to somebody. He told me, don't put your eggs all in one basket. And he said, oh, I'm not going to just talk to you. I'm talking to somebody else. Okay, he let me know. So when I went to go do what I wanted to go do too, and I was still talking to him, he started talking to me. And now, we kept it 100 about what it was. And then, like,
if you and Idris was talking, and let's just embark on something I was supposed to.
Huh?
Okay, nothing. And y'all not, like, if y'all just talking and y'all not together, then I feel like y'all can just
but I'm saying, but like, say if y'all talking like for a month or whatever, y'all like going out and stuff like that. Like, that's the thing. Like, people like be doing boyfriend stuff, girlfriend stuff, and like nobody says anything. Oh, like we're
nah, man, you're not getting the girlfriend treatment if we're not together. Man.
Facts.
I cannot
but
mess with
some
multiple people at the same time. It just has never been in me to do so, and I don't knock people that do because I don't believe that. Because I get it. Like, y'all not in a relationship, y'all haven't established that you guys are talking like that. Yeah. So why not? Why keep all your eggs in one basket? Yeah. But for me personally, I can't talk to multiple guys at the same time.
Yeah, me too. Like, I can't just like I have to be emotionally and like.
I get it.
I can't talk to multiple guys and then like it's like I gotta explain myself all over like multiple times. Like, I don't like doing that.
That's dating.
I know, but it's like I don't like doing that.
I take my time.
Yeah, I take my
I just take my time.
I couldn't.
Like, if I gotta explain my whole childhood to every person I talk to, no, I can't.
That's why you don't do that until you find yourself being fully invested into somebody. If you plan on going outside and like I'm about to go talk to 5 niggas, then you better not tell them about your childhood because they're gonna look at you like, what the fuck, I just want like. But if you trying to find somebody that you trying to like set up a future with, then that's when you take your time and stuff like that. But other than that, I mean, like, I tried that whole like, oh, I'm about to go talk to mad girls and blah 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 blah. I couldn't do it because I felt bad. Yeah. Like, after I talked to one person, then I talked to one person, then the next person I talked to or whatever, I'm like, I was just with her. I can't do it. I'm sorry. Like, and then I just go back. Like, that happened to me when I first started UCC. I'm not saying no names. But like, when I first started UCC, like I was talking to one person, and then somebody else come around, and I'm just like, all right, I mean, I guess, but I can't do nothing. I feel bad, so I can't do it. I just don't, like you said, I don't have it in me because that comes from me being raised by women, so I can't.
Perspective.
Yeah. We'll see you on the next episode of Venergy.